Who's in there? Both waist gunners, huh? The docs are working on them now. One's pretty bad. Easy now, you guys. It's Bob Wallace, co-pilot. They slammed one through the cockpit, tore into Wally below his knee. Bulletproof glass. Well, Sergeant, guess you live right. Yes, the bombardiers with their first aid kits had plenty of work today, crawling back through the bomb bays, trying to keep a steady hand in the rough going. Many of your pals left you that day.
Another loading.
But if you happen to catch one in the wrong place, they've got a pretty nice repair shop. Ever see a sergeant flip a tulip in a lieutenant's face? Well, you just did. Yeah, while the gang at the base carries on, you can take it easy for a while. How they biting, Sarge? Nice fat pike, huh? This one's been stretched a little. We drop in on Lieutenant Bob Wallace to see how he's doing.
How you feeling? Great. I'll be out of here in a couple of weeks. Oh, Miss O'Neill, it's Captain Gable.
How do you do, Captain Gable?
How do you do, Miss O'Neill? Wally, I never got a chance to ask you. Tell me just what happened when you got hit.
Well, we'd left the target and we were on our way home. We got to the coast and we had our guns stowed away. A couple of FWs snuck up on us and gave us a good burst.
Oh, I see. You had your guns stowed away, eh?
That's right.
That was a little early, wasn't it?
It certainly was.
It's not a very good idea to relax over here until you get back to your own base. Is that right?
That's right.
Well, go ahead. Then what happened?
Well, after I got hit, I climbed down out of the pilot's compartment and got the top turret gunner to help me down into bomb bay. He gave me some first aid, put a tourniquet on my leg, and took a good job of it.
Well, that's fine. I guess you think it's a good idea for these combat crews to have first aid training then, is that right?
I sure do.
Yeah. So, Wally, what do you think of the B-17s? Your instruments, your guns, and all the rest of the equipment they're giving you to fight this war with?
It's the best equipment in the world.
That's good. Say, I hear you got your Purple Heart, too.
Yes, Colonel Kendall was in the other day and gave it to me. I was more nervous than when those FWs were diving on us.
Well, outside of that, are they treating you all right around here?
Did you hear that, Miss O'Neill?
Wally's doing okay. Back at the base, they repair your ships, too. The busiest legs in the outfit belong to Major Ace Akins, the S-4.
This airplane's got to fly in the morning. It's going to be ready? Oh, Major? I don't know, sir. Well, let's have no ceremony. Let's get the fans turning.
Keep the fans turning. The slogan of the ground crew. They work hard, these boys. They work 90 hours straight without sleep. But your ship is their baby, and she's got to fly. And if you need to repair a few thoughts, Sunday's always a nice day for it, if there's no raid scheduled. What do you know, kid? This church was built 900 years ago. Over at the hospital, Father O'Connor celebrates the Mass. The boys receive Holy Communion. Here's Pete Provenzale. He's leaving the hospital tomorrow. Outfit's back to work. The 351st is still flying, Adolf.
Pigeon order. General order number 93. Headquarters 8th Bomber Command. 11th July, 1943.
You can't get out of it, you know. They pin medals on you for this sort of work. It's not so much a thrill for you. It's the big kick it will hand the folks back home. The Silver Star, the Distinguished Flying Cross, the Soldier's Medal. Dad and Ma and that certain girl. They'll cut out the clippings and drive the neighbors nuts. Bombardier Stevens, the DFC, because he's been batting 1,000 over Germany. And one to Pilot Peters. He had to ditch in the channel, but his coolness and courage saved his crew. Bill Hulls gets 2 clusters on his Air Medal for straight shooting. The DFC to Tim Tutchin. A Focke-Wulf and a Mountain Lion? No difference, he says. The control wires were shot in 2, so the DFC to Sergeant Del Conte, who tied them together, his hands punctured with flak. A Silver Star finds itself next to Provenzale's Purple Heart. He refused first aid till the Jerry fighters quit and stuck to his gun. The day the group led the wing over Schweinfurt, Colonel Hatcher was Air Commander. To him, the Silver Star. And the DFC to Kenny Hulls. Colonel Gross is smiling because Kenneth was having a Coke in the PX when his name was called. Are you forgetting your 5 confirmed Jerry, Sergeant? We're not. And they don't forget you when you're a little battle-weary and need a rest. At a very gay seaside community, a world-famous resort hotel has been converted for your pleasure by the Red Cross. A great place here. Sleep, eat, or what have you. Hey!
Not on your life, Clark. None of that here.
Oh, but look, Art, just a few shots.
Oh, we're here for a rest. Right, you guys?
Right. Well, all right, then how's this? I'll follow them around with a silent camera for 1 day. They won't have to say a word. Good deal?
Good deal.
An English Surrey with a fringe on top. Nice fringe. Carry you to the old swimming hole. Let down your flaps and slide in. Now let's see what the boys back at the base are doing. Why, they're getting a few laughs too. We'll let the man who's handing them out tell you about it.
Hello, everybody. This is Bob somewhere in good old Jolly Hope, laying a few eggs for the boys that really know how to lay them. Yes, sir, this is one of the happier cow pastures that we worked in over there in England. And look who's dancing. You know, I used to dance with Fred Astaire when we couldn't get girls. And right here you see Jack Pepper, which you hear through the courtesy of his draft board. This picture's a little dark, I understand, but after we were there a couple of weeks, we got a little braver and we started to work with the lights on. This is really a great, great crowd out there tonight. And I understand Rhett Butler is on the fringe of the crowd. They tell me that they stopped him from flying in those B-17s. They claimed his ears held the plane back. Nice little scene. Shows Pepper trying to get his expense money. Look at that mob. You should have heard him cheer when Francis Langford walked out and when Tony Romano played the guitar. Yes, sir, you'll never know how this bunch of boys picked up our morale.
And again, the weather breaks over the continent, and the handwriting on the wall spreads your story. You're into the third panel now. You've been out 8 days in a row and done a doubleheader over France on the 9th. This man's Air Force is piling it on. New combat wings have been added. New air divisions formed. So you're not very surprised when General Aker comes that day. Something big is up. He goes into the briefing room to confer with the old man and his staff. They call in the squadron commanders, even the flight commanders. What did he tell them? Your 4 squadron COs, they know, but don't talk. Just grin a little with excitement. It's something big, all right, because the bomb dumps have been getting plenty of heavy stuff lately. And a loading order came through this afternoon. Stand by. More than that, wing racks. We're really going to pile it on. And that night, as always, when you know a real dilly is coming up, you're a little restless. Out in the dispersals, you hear them winding up those engines. That's all right, ground crew. Make 'em sing. Make 'em sing good.
All right, you guys. Breakfast at 3, briefing at 4.
Okay, man. For security's sake, anyone know what the target is for today?
Saint Nazaire, Brussels, Paris.
Oh, we'll see. All right, Sergeant.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
This was the longest penetration for this group. We've got an A+ target over here. We've got to get it today.
Okay, gentlemen, stations are at 5:05, start engines 6:05, taxi at 6:15, takeoff 6:30. Got it? That's all.
Okay, man, let's go get this target and then we'll take the jab.